You're listening to GUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
GUFON Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
GUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
GUFON Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to GUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
Oh, all right. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is Thursday, Schmersday, August 4th, 2022. How the hell are you? I guess I missed the launch. There's a launch going on right now I was trying to hook into and got sidetracked, and I wanted to check it out. But I think they launched. Oh, here they go. They're doing it now. I'm going to bring us over. Hold on, let's watch this launch live. Here it is. They just took off.
Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
And then we'll do hellos. We'll do hellos anyway. Well, UCR is calling out GUFON now for being misogynistic, a woman hater, fat shamer. I'm the worst for using the word frumpy. Frumpy is now fat. I didn't know. I didn't get the memo. Don't I get a pass?
Falcon 9 has
I mean, get over yourself.
From Space Launch
My
Complex
God,
48
you're
Cape
talking
Canaveral
about
Space
my
Force
friends.
Station,
He's talking
carrying
about
the
my
KPLO
friends. This
payload
is
to a
on.
ballistic lunar transfer orbit.
This is on, Rich. What is wrong with you, Rich? How dare you say frumpy? How dare you? Hey, I didn't say slutty or alcoholic. You know? I mean, I was nice yesterday when I did the review about that shit show movie. Aliens, abductions, UFOs, and the Roswell 7. I mean, all they did was stroke us for the whole 2 hours. They didn't tell us anything new. It was a history lesson on ufology from people who don't know ufology. That's why it was a history lesson, because they can't bring anything new, never bring anything new, don't do real research, act like they're doing real research, and have a show called Alien Butt Sex, and I'm supposed to be just sit back and not say anything about people have a show called Alien Butt Sex? Where are you living, hypocrite? Under a rock? With your snake friends? Lou? From UCR? What is wrong with you people? Not only him, other people too, in that Twitterverse of a shitstorm you guys call family. Yeah, if that's family in ufology, I've never seen so many backstabbing people in my life. UFO Twitter is a cesspool. It's a cesspool, and I dove into it. No, I didn't. I didn't dive in. I would never dive into Twitter. I hate Twitter. You want to know why? 90% a wrong way of thinking. Let's just say that. 90% of people who believe in stuff they have never experienced themselves, who say things are real and have no evidence whatsoever, have never once stepped out into ufology in the real world, boots on the ground, and done anything for ufology. I think I've proven I have. Where's your proof? Where is your proof? Sitting behind your computer with your sausage fingers? Come on, man. You got more grammatical errors in your tweets because you can't. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. What, you can't say sausage fingers anymore? I'm just sick of this shit. You know, you can't even say the word frumpy. So what? I said dumb. Because I think it's dumb. That movie's dumb. I don't think they're smart. I don't think that they did anything with that movie but to get views and maybe make a buck off Tubi. Who knows? Maybe they made $5,000 each. I don't know. Whatever it is, it was a shit show of a movie. I didn't say it was the worst either. I said it's useless.
And on the right-hand side is a view of the...
Now I'm not so sure. It may be the worst thing I've ever seen now. Unbelievable what people are attacking me over. It's just ridiculous. Oh, Darren Reed said, "One day at a time, this guy's putting himself further into the ground. Eventually, nobody will subscribe to him, and he will not be able to make a penny off of those people that listen and believe him." I have made more predictions than the rest of this fucking community that have come correct when the rest of them said, "Oh, no, you're wrong, you're wrong." Look who you're talking to, dick. You have this much experience in the field. This much. You think having Lou on your show 7 times is a badge of honor? Give me a break. That's how you built your channel, you fraud. Got 3-4 people working for him for free, and he treats them like shit. You ever see how he treats these people? Like they don't exist. Unbelievable. The hypocrisy that comes out of the Twitter field and UCR is beyond comprehensible. Is it comprehensible? Commendable? No. It's beyond comprehensible. It's beyond all comprehensive. Now, let me tell you something. I'm going to do roll call, and I'm going to jump right back into this story because there's something I forgot to tell you yesterday, which made me want to talk about that movie, that shit show of a movie. Well, anyway, here's the launch.
We saw a glimpse of those with that video. You can also see some action on the left-hand side of the screen. We see some burst of white
Yeah,
gas
interesting.
that is nitrogen
Yeah,
from our
great.
attitude control system.
Great.
That in conjunction with those
So I tried to
hypersonic
reach
waves that
out to
you see on
Jason
screen.
yesterday. The
You see
phone
UFO
just went straight to
presents before at the
voicemail.
top of
So
the
I'll
first
try
stage.
again.
Those help to guide and steer and orient
And see
the
where
first
we're,
stage
we're
back
still
to
going to the Artemis
zone.
launch, I'm assuming.
Today it's going to be the drone ship
But
that also
anyway.
gave the instruction.
Roll call real quick. I can only do this real quick because we got a lot of stuff to go over. Helmut, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show. Glad you're here. Sorry, I got shot out of a cannon. Shane Reed's here, everybody. Welcome to the show. Denbub, welcome to the show. Alien Critter,
Burn on the first stage.
welcome to the show.
Second
It
stage,
is
continues to
such...
perform nominally.
They suck up to everybody in this field, except for Rather Be Squidding. I like Rather. I will never say anything bad about that guy. Seriously. Without Rather there, I don't want to watch the show. Because then it's just, everything is real. They try to act like they're going against the narrative once in a while because somebody will mention something in the chat room. And no, we don't believe everything. Oh no, I'm skeptical too.
Those engines have
Yeah, but you had Lou on your show 7 times in 18 months and never once asked him, Rather Be Squidding how to do your job for you. Congratulations to Rather for doing a great job. He's the glue to that show, not you, Lou, not you. Welcome to the show. Who's next? Marvin Dale Likens Jr. And I see some of you over there. I don't go, into the comment section or chat room and talk anymore. But I see you guys there. I mean, I don't mind. I just think it's funny how you guys...
We are going to be listening here in about 20 seconds.
It's very strange. There really is.
SKO, that stands for second
There's
engine
not a
power
lot
on.
of loyal
The
people
engine
in
that
this
you see
field.
on screen will shut off its engine.
Like, I don't see anybody sticking up for
Shortly
me
after that, we'll listen for a call
when you go to
for a
UCR's
nominal
room,
orbital
when you
insertion.
go to another
That
chat,
means that the second
when you
stage
go
is
to,
entering its ghost
like,
phase,
I won't even say this
exactly where
person's
we want it
name,
to be
but she
before it relights
talks
its
shit
engine
about
a
me
little bit later
on one of my enemies' show and then comes over here and says, hey, how are you? I miss you. I'm like, oh, really? I just saw you over here talking shit about me.
So we did
Thank
see
you. Like, I can't
the
see
embarrass
that. Like, who does that?
shutdown.
Connor Brady's here. What's up? Rich loves telling everyone how they have no place in his field or their shit, and he does nothing, only mooch content others make. No! I get permission!
For nominal
I have
insertion.
permission
The second stage
from
is
everybody
posted
that I
for,
play their shit from.
a
Yeah.
bit longer. And,
Third
we got
theories of
feedback on our first
everything,
stage as
third
the
phase of
sixth
moon.
landing on our drone ship.
Yeah. There's fair use, dummy. God, people are so stupid. Connor, get the hell out of here, you piece of shit. My name, hey, ViewZ, how you doing?
You can start to see the drone ship.
Joker37, how you doing? Billy Nice, welcome to the show. Helen Crystal Energy, welcome to the show. David Wilcox, welcome to the show. Scott Blight, welcome to the show. And you know what? I don't make money off of other people's videos, asshole.
Sometimes
I don't monetize the shows, ass face. Connor, yeah, it's okay for him to say that about me. Why can't I say that about him? Now what? Twitter universe is going to go, oh, Rich is calling his own fans ass face. That's not a fan. Connor Brady is not a fan. He's a fool. He's a hypocrite. He's a dick. Get out. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Hellfire Studios, how you doing? Yeah, I know. The best part of the launch is over. I got it. 10 seconds too late, and I'm sorry. Stupid intro, and I got off doing something else, and then... But thank you for Hellfire Studios giving me the link to the launch. Thank you, brother. Welcome to the show. Stavro Stavro, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. Kevin, what's up? Claudivilas, what's up? Welcome to the show, Stefan. Mind blown over UAPs. Ben, the Yorkshire Gufonian, welcome to the show. All right. If I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It means, we got a show to do here. And Ben, the Gufonian, the Yorkshire Gufonian, with a £2, 2 quid super chat. Oh no, Rich is begging for money. He's doing it. $2 just came at him. He doesn't even have to say anything. Oh my God, he got them. He's hypnotized them. I must have done something so bad to you, Ben. I'm sorry. I forced you to send me $2. Didn't even ask for it. That's the first one of the night, of course. Thank you very much. They will do anything to attack your character. You know why they attack my character? Because they can't attack me for anything else. I'm boots on the ground. I've shown original UFO footage of my own several times now. I've broken a story with Third Phase of Moon and others. I mean, we're doing stuff here, made predictions that come true. I mean, we're not just sitting here talking shit about people. That's not what I do. I talk shit about things that are in the community. It's everybody. Everybody's on the list. Even Third Phase knows that. Now, Ben, thank you. That is the first one. Yeah, I still talk about Third Phase and question things they put up. Of course. What hypocrite would I be if I did? Matter of fact, Third Phase UFO Report is the reason I'm there. And Michael and all the other panel members who can use that as a source to review Third Phase of Moon videos, or we put our own videos up. Michael does documentaries, mini ones, puts them up there. So we're working. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm going to sit here and do home phone. I'm going to sit. I'm going to make appointments. I'm not getting out of my chair ever. ET, phone home. Phone home. Good job, man. Yeah, great job. You really broke new ground. Yeah, you're real exciting too. You see, the thing about me is I say things that you're thinking, and then you call me an asshole for speaking the truth. I was right about Lou being a bully. I was right about Lou not doing anything for this field except making it what it is. You know, coming in all his sock accounts. Come on, man. They don't want to give me credit. They don't want to give me credit, and that's fine, because I know and you know. And if you don't want to stay here, don't stay here, man. Nobody forces anybody to do anything. But if you want to support the show, you can use Super Chat, Super Sticker, Cash App, PayPal, become a GUFON member. Do whatever you want. Buy a freaking coffee, a nose, whatever you want to do. I'm only here to do one thing. Call out bullshit. And bring any new videos, any new evidence, any new ideas to the field. There's not a lot of people who have done more. Ben, the Yorkshire Gufonian, first one of the night. Thank you, Ben, the Yorkshire Gufonian, for the £2, 2 quid super dono of $2. That goes all over UCR. And all the other Twitter hypocrites. I say all the other, I mean, and the Twitter hypocrites, because that's a channel on YouTube. It's got it, last night, people are texting me. They're like, did you see what's going on about Twitter? And I'm like, no. Why? Because I don't give a shit, really. And they're like, oh, UCR and a couple other people are calling you out, wanting you to come on their show, I think. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? No, they're not. So I go, and I go to look, and of course I see this, and I'll pull it up. Because, I'm so important that they have to try to, to make me look bad. You've been called out. Answer the call. Richie! You see that? So you go there, and you got Darren Reed. GUFON's destroying himself one show at a time. It's only a matter of time before he offends everyone in the field. Haven't I? I mean, I've been here 18 years. No one should pay attention to this guy. He has nothing original and rides Third Phase of Moon's coattails. Third Phase with an F. And I said, speaking the truth is offending snowflakes like you, then I'll keep doing it. I believe in free speech. You guys believe in feelings over anything else, and it's ruining ufology one day at a time. I took the hardest road, while you take the easiest. Truth over feelings. And that's what I wrote back. And of course, no response, of course. Every show is him giving his very uninformed 2 cents on whatever the topic of the day is. Yeah, uninformed? Geez, that's weird. I think I was pretty informed on a lot of things. How can I be right and make predictions if I'm uninformed? It's amazing. This is a recap of Third Phase of Moon and how great they are. Then 20 minutes of super chats. No prep done. The amount of factuality, incorrect statements is mind-boggling. Just shown, thrown together as rant from Connor Brady, who used to be a fan of the show, a little bitch now, right? So now he's trying to say that I don't do any research. Give me a break. Ask me anything, and I'll give you a full detailed explanation of why it's wrong. Believe me. He will never talk to you because he's wrong. He's done this to dozens of people. Guy's a loser. I'm a loser. They can't even spell loser. That's how stupid Twitter is. That's the people that are there. They don't even know what loser is. And not even using grammar correctly, like he said this is not, he said this is hid, this is mines. What do you mean this is mines? This is mine. Mine. God almighty, these kids are stupid. For 30 to 40-year-old people, absolutely stupid. And I know one thing as a 54-year-old male. You don't get any smarter when you get older. You're the same you were when you were 8. You may be more mature, but your systematical way of thinking without critical thinking is what makes you a loser and not a loser. Yeah, funny, I know. Lord Ludicrous. There is a lot of this going around. It's usually on Twitter and not on YouTube show. How anyone watches him is beyond me. He watched me for 2 years. Do you see the hypocrisy? This is Lord Ludicrous Plaid, who watched and donated to me. Right? Right? Isn't it amazing? Do you see the hypocrisy? These are people who watched me for 2 years do the same thing I've been doing for 18 total years. And you say one thing that makes them upset that might be a little personal. I watched you for 2 years make fun of everybody else in the field. Now this is too close to me. You're done. You're done. Get out of ufology. You said one thing's too many about. Now that's to me. He's talking about me. No, I'm not talking about you. The toxic behavior needs to be called out, which I'm doing. I'm calling it out. The hypocrisy in Lord Ludicrous Plaid. We all know him. He's given me hundreds of dollars. How do you go from loving somebody who hasn't changed his point of view in the 3 years as GUFON? How do you go from one to the other? Because people lying. See, none of these people who were my friends ever come to me and ask me, what's going on with this? Why are people saying this about you? What's going on? I'm seeing this about you. Not one of you. Not one of you. Well, not one of you who left. All right? I'm not saying people who are here now. Because people who are here now, most of you have contacted me and said, hey, I saw this tweet. I'm concerned. Not this guy. Not Walt Corbin. Not Guerrilla Gamer. All these fraudsters who came here were just trying to do what? I don't know. But they were here for a very long time. It's amazing to me. Because you know what they do? They find people that believe in their bullshit. And then now they're all lying to each other. Oh, I caught this orb and GUFON said it was dust. So they're going to live in that fantasy land. Enjoy it. You deserve it. You don't deserve the truth. What have you done, Lord Ludicrous? Nothing. You have done shit in this community. You don't have a sighting. You don't have experience. You don't even have a voice. I don't even know why I'm talking about him. Oh yeah, that's right. Because he followed me for 2 years plus and donated hundreds of dollars. Now all of a sudden, I just can't take it anymore. And I didn't even do anything. I didn't even do anything wrong. How is this happening? It's ridiculous. It is all here. They're nuts. They are absolutely nuts. Absolutely. I am convinced that these people have problems. Yeah, I really do. That's sad. How? How is this possible that they don't see how hypocritical they're being right now? I wouldn't even show my face if I was this guy or any of them. I mean, you watched me for 2 years, and Walt Corbin, I was #1 fan. You know, he was my #1 fan. And he said, oh, well, Rich said something about me. I did? What did I say? He never told me. I said, tell me what I said. I want to apologize. I don't think I said anything about you. I think you're misguided somewhere or making a mistake. No answer. Nothing. Just go and talk shit about me, right? So this is ufology. I don't have a show to get Lou Elizondo on to get views, because that's what a lot of these people are doing. They just want to get the best person on their show without caring in the world about ufology. All they want to do is seem important. They don't have anything, and they don't have any reason to be in this field other than the curiosity of it. Yeah, man, it is utterly ridiculous because I have to speak a certain way to get a point across. You know, I used to do things nicely, and guess what? People take your niceness for weakness in this field. And I said, I am not going to be treated that way because I was nice. You think you can just walk all over me with your bullshit videos? And then I met Jaime Maussan and saw all the bullshit I needed to change my way of thinking. I'm like, I knew it. I knew these people didn't care about where this video came from, what camera was used, or who shot it, who saw it, the weather conditions, and all that. They don't care. It's whatever looks great on video, which is what our government does. They gave us those 3 videos, all FLIR, night vision, whatever you want to call it, knowing there would be no details given to the public on what these slow-moving objects were. Oh, the gimbal, it's not what you think it is. It's not. And by the way, I've got hypocritical Lou on video lying. I'm going to remember when Lou said, and I know you remember this because everybody knows what Lou said because he says the same thing on every interview. It's nothing new. So by now you memorized it. Lou always says, we don't know what it is. We don't know how to observe it. We don't have the technology to observe it. Lou said this many times, right? But, you know, we're wrong if we call them out, right? Hold on. It's unbelievable people in this field. I don't have Coral today. I'll get to the super chats. Thank you very much. I see them. Thank you. I'm not forcing you. I'm not forcing you to do that. Just letting everybody know I did not bully you into the super chats. Did I? Maybe I didn't. I don't realize I'm doing it. Where the hell is... I have the video right here and it's not showing up here. This makes no sense. I want to show you what Hypocrisy Lou is. Here it is. Now it pops up. And then I'll get to the super chats. So, listen, remember what I told you. You know what Lou says. We don't have the technology to understand what it is. Go.
The security clearance I hold. So please do not confuse my speaking in generalities as trying to avoid a question. During our time in the ATIP program, we were focused on only 2 primary objectives. Those 2 objectives, what is it and how does it work? We still don't know what they are, but we have a much better understanding now of how they work.
We have a much better understanding of how they work? Wait, what did he just say?
Better understanding now of how they work.
Where is that comment?
What is it and how does it work? We still don't know what they are, but we have a much better understanding now of what is
Did I miss it?
How time in the ATIP program, we were focused on only 2 primary objectives. Those 2 objectives, what is it and how does it work? We still don't know what they are, but we have a much better understanding now of how they work.
Oh, he said we had, that's what it is. I was wrong what I said. He said we don't understand how they work, and we don't have the technology to understand. Now he says that. I mean, do we or don't we? That was 3 years ago, by the way. And he also said in this video that we are nowhere near getting Congress to talk about UFOs publicly. I guess 3 years is nowhere near. It's amazing to me. Yeah, it's amazing to me. Holy mackerel. All right, super chats here. I'm going to go first with, because we've got some people who are doing this another way. So bear with me. Hold on. I'm by myself, so I paused my chat at a certain place, and then it jumped on me. Heather Birdie. Yep, frumpy sausage fingers for $2. Yeah, and what's wrong with saying sausage fingers? I love sausage fingers. And I know girls love sausage fingers on men. Tastes great, less filling. I know. This world is going backwards right now. Backwards. But it doesn't matter. I know there was a little birdie that told me there was somebody's birthday a couple of days ago, and I've been waiting for her to come here. Heather Birdie, happy birthday to you from GUFON. Come on, everybody. Here we go. Happy birthday, Heather Birdie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Heather Birdie. Happy birthday to you. A little belated. We love you. From good friends and true. True? Who? From old friends and new. Old? New? I'm confused. May good luck go with you. Everywhere you go, Heather. Happy birthday to you. Yay, Heather Birdie. Yahoo! Heather, yay! That's right. We have fun over here sometimes. I know. Thank you very much, Heather. Appreciate you. Love you. Happy 29th birthday. 27. 27? Happy birthday. See, you don't see that on any other show. Nobody sings happy birthday to their... And I'm not mean. I'm just truthful. And sometimes I say it with a little anger or... So what? My God. The thing is, you know what I'm learning? They don't have a sense of humor. Remember when Lou said he's a stand-up comedian? Not once has he ever said anything funny other than that comment. That comment alone is a joke. He's a joke. Don Mofo for £2. Whoa, $2. I meant to say it's a super dono and from Don Mofo, a continuing supporter of GUFON. Thank you, Don. A continuing supporter of GUFON. I was going to say something else, but I couldn't get it out. And Views with the Z, $1.79. You think they're creating new UFO cult? Yes. I wanted to talk about that. Of course they are. That's the narrative I'm pushing back on. That's exactly what I've been pushing back on for 3 years. Well, forever. But as GUFON, you know what I mean? It's very frustrating to be on this side of history. It is, because when you have the majority of people And 100% of the people on mainstream media from one side of the political ufology we all know and love, well, we don't get to hear from the other side. You never once saw the other side go on Tucker Carlson. Not since Lou came here. Not since Lou. That's why I tried reaching out to Tucker Carlson a year and a half, 2 years ago, whatever it was. And the producer basically said the only way Tucker will talk to a civilian at this point is if you had an alien body or video evidence proving that you have a UFO. Thank you, View with the Z. And they are. Their narrative is, we know there's something out there that you and I have never seen, by the way. We've never seen it. It's never been proven. Lou, yesterday or the day before, I'm talking about Elizondo, said we are halfway to disclosure. And we still haven't seen a real UFO. Wow, we must be idiots to believe that. Halfway? I would think the first quarter of disclosure should have been showing us something, not the 3 piece of shit videos that could be anything. God, that's what they did it for. Don't you see? That's why they posted those videos. Don't you get it? That's why Lou's not in jail. And he should be, for that video being disseminated to the public, and it wasn't supposed to be, apparently. But you could see that in Who's Lou, the documentary, which, by the way, is 3 hours of pure heaven. Dorothy Hawkins with the $1 super dono. Thank you, Dorothy. Now, Dorothy is a good friend of the show and a continuing supporter of GUFON, and I appreciate that. You know it. Thanks, Dorothy. I didn't even ask. I'm sorry you did that. Are you okay? Is everybody okay? Do I have to refund everybody? Do you feel forced at this point? What is this? You did tell them they have permission to watch other shows, though, but you watch them there and would like them to stand up for you. I don't know what you're talking about. Again, your lips are moving and you're still not making sense, or you're lying. It's one or the other. See, this is somebody who hates me but loves me. It's that old Howard Stern effect. I hate the guy so much, it's like watching a car accident in slow motion. Every time I watch it, I see something that's entertaining. Are you? Are you entertained? Because that's all it is. It's entertainment, right? You don't care. Nobody cares. That's what UCR is, entertainment. They're not looking to bring the truth to anything. It's just entertainment. So do you want to be entertained and informed? Or do you just want to be entertained? Over here, you get both. Yeah, it's a little different. I get it. I'm not traditional. And I'm so tired of talking about me. I can't stand it, to be honest. So I can't move away from it because this is what's going on in my life. It's affecting me. Because I have to stand up for the product. I mean, we don't bullshit here. That's the difference. We're not, see, that's what that Darren Reed comment was about. He's going to offend everybody. Nobody will watch him. Nobody will subscribe to him. Good. As long as I'm telling the truth, I know that if YouTube wasn't what it is and was open to real free speech and didn't shadow ban a ton of us in the UFO community, I'm talking almost everybody shadow banned. Everybody. Nobody's getting magical subs unless you're like UCR, where you're fake. You're a bullshitter. Oh, he's so jealous of them. Yeah, he got 1,000 subs overnight for a Fugle, for a Skinwalker Ranch. Give me a break. Zieg Fugle. And then somebody was telling me to watch at an hour and 30 minutes into there because something about me was being said, or there was nothing. I saw nothing. Other people saw nothing. So I don't know what that was about. Scott Blight, $7 Canadian for the epic rant. Keep it up. I don't mean to have a rant, man, but thank you, Scott. It's just frustration. People think the truth is offensive. Do you know why? Because they see things differently. Hey, talk about it. Don't have to attack people. Just talk about it. You don't like me? Fine, talk about it. I don't care. It's when people say, oh, you got to take them down. It's you know, this is how I make my living here. You know what I mean? And when you want to do that to somebody, you better make sure, you know, you got a lot of proof to back it up instead of lying like the Angry Channel did. A lot of fake people in this community. And I know some of them. But Scott Blight, this is just me, man. Just me not understanding what's really going on. I just can't wrap my head around this cancel culture mentality. Because it's okay for them. Rules for thee, but not for me. That's them. They are the biggest hypocrites on this planet. I know what Lou says about me behind the scenes. Not Lou Elizondo. Well, I'm talking about UCR. I know what he says. He thinks everybody's going to keep quiet and not share what he said about me. You don't think I know? Remember when he was on Alien Addict? Rich, I'm a fan of your show. I like your show. I watch your show and you make me laugh. And, you know, and sometimes I'm like, ooh, shouldn't have said that, Rich. No, I should have said it. If I make somebody go, ooh, I know I'm doing my job. I'm opening eyes and ears. And I didn't do anything wrong last night reviewing that movie and calling it a piece of crap. But I didn't say it's the worst. I just said it's useless. Now, useless to me and you, but for people in this field or just casually coming by, they may like it. It's a failure. The movie failed. That's why it's free on Tubi. It failed because there's nothing new. Absolutely nothing. Go watch that movie. You will find out there isn't one. Well, actually, there is a few things that are new where they got the stories wrong and didn't do any research and switched things around and got the number of witnesses wrong, got the size of the Phoenix Lights craft wrong. Oh, it was only a couple hundred yards, 2 football fields. No, it was 17 to 30 football fields, 1 to 2 miles, not 300 to 600 feet. God, people need, you know, and I'm the problem just because I say it so angrily. You say it with such disdain. Dave Mustaine? Huh? Thanks, Scott Blight. Mucho gusto. Mucho gusto, generoso. No, mucho gusto. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. A continuing supporter of GUFON as well. Sorry if I missed anything. I am trying my hardest not to, but I'll go back and look at Super Chats before. Oh, yeah, Cambian's great because he has cool glasses and he does research. Hey, let me tell you something. He does 1 show, 2 shows a week. I do it every night. I do a different thing than he does. But let me tell you something about Cambian. He did his research on 5 people. And he keeps recycling them over and over and over and over. It's not that hard to look like you know what you're talking about when it's Linda Moulton Howe, Richard Dolan, and who else? Corey Good, David Wilcox, and some other schmohawk out there. It's not that hard to keep recycling. Yeah. Not that hard to be a recycler and unoriginal. Unoriginal. Oh, but he wears masks and he does this. And I was doing masks week 1. Actually, show number 1. It's always great to be copied. It's just, can they do it better? That's the thing. Can they do it better? Cambian, not what you think, Connor. I wish I could tell you more, but you're wrong. You are 100% wrong. And I don't care if you don't know that. I know it. I know it. Unbelievable, this world. You guys really embarrass me. You're embarrassing ufology. Really. And I'm the embarrassment, they say. Me. Me. Of all people, telling the truth. It's amazing. Do you want me to just sit here? Here's what they want. You know what they would like me to do? Hey, everybody, GUFON here. We got a great show for you tonight. We're going to talk about, things in ufology tonight. And like always, we have some cases and some sightings to go over. And we're going to look at some things here. Oh, my goodness. Wow, look at this video, everybody. I don't know if I see what I'm seeing. Oh, that's not a string. Okay, no, that's not a balloon. You know what that is? You know what that is? Oh my God, I've seen this on a petroglyph. That is a lizard person who's using its tail to abduct children and small animals for food. That's what that is. It came out of the rocks. I saw it come right out of the rocks. Yeah, that's alive. That's an EBE. Is that what you want me to do? Do you want me to sit here and say that? Oh, I believe they're cloaking just like airplanes. See that? That's a Tic Tac UFO. That's not an airplane. That's not an airplane. I know you might see a wing here and there, but that's not it. It's just a Tic Tac that's imitating a plane. It's cloaking itself to look like a plane to trick us. Is that what you want me to do? You want me to go be that? Do you want me to be that guy? Instead of saying, let me show you what I see wrong with this video and explain why. I know many of you have come to me and have said here in the chat that I learn more from GUFON than any other channel. Yeah, you're going to get reports that were put out and everybody's reading the same reports by the Pentagon and everybody's reading the reports from NASA that they're going to join in this fun hunt and the Galileo project. Everybody gets the same information. But when somebody can expose a UFO video for what it is or isn't, is gold. You can't buy that. You can't buy that. You'll get it here, but you won't get it many other places. And you'll get it here accurately 9 times out of 10. I'm not always right. I know that. I'm not saying I'm the best ever, but I'm the best ever. I think I am. I really do. I'm being asked about the Alex Jones drama. Now, I would love to talk about that, but I can't. If we talk about that and certain words will be spoken, it's too dangerous. I want to talk about it. I do, to that person. But I wasn't prepared to talk about that tonight. Let's talk about it, and maybe tomorrow. I want to talk to you to let you know what can and cannot be said when you come on, if we do that. So I'll message you later on tonight, but right after the show, I got to go meet a guy about a thing, and then I got to go work out. But maybe later, or tomorrow. But I definitely like talking about that stuff. Maybe we can talk about it tomorrow morning. on my morning show. Another thing. I'll message you. I'll message you. Great idea, though. Look, I understand. You know what? As much shit as Third Phase of Moon gets, they shouldn't. But they, too, tell me of my shortcomings, which aren't really shortcomings, but things that I could actually correct or should correct. And I agree with them on everything they say. But sometimes, man, things have to be said. Sometimes they do. Well, that's not their problem. And it's not even that much of a problem. It's just we're working with people in this field simultaneously. And if I say something about somebody, like I did the other night about John D'Souza, which was really stupid of me, I was trying to appease somebody in the chat room and I said something really silly about John D'Souza. It was just something like, I don't believe this guy's bullshit or something like that. But in a way, I do and I don't. I don't believe everything he says. But unfortunately, D'Souza was watching and is like, wait a minute, I thought he was on my side. I don't know if he said that. I'm just paraphrasing what I think is going on. But so I understand my tongue is going to make people upset. Sorry. I don't mean to hurt those close to me, but you know what I am. I am wearing my emotions on my sleeve, and even though I did the right thing yesterday, people still made it the worst thing ever. Yeah. So it doesn't matter what I do or say. People already have a preconceived notion of what I'm about, and they have no idea. Not one of these people ever talked to me. And the funny thing is, they attack my character without knowing me. There's no past. There's no track record. There's no drugs. Nothing. I'm a pretty clean guy. And which is why I preach about always tell the truth, even when nobody's watching. It's the practice that you live. And you know what? I found out over my lifetime that when I tell the truth, people won't believe it. And I'll tell you why. I think I mentioned this yesterday. People are so used to being lied to that when they see somebody lying to them, they think it's the truth now. And when somebody's telling the truth to them, the facial expressions don't match that of somebody who's always lying to them. So they think the truthful person is lying, when in fact they're being truthful, but they can't trust you because your face doesn't match up with all the liars that have lied to them and told them, no, I swear, I'm telling you the truth. You swear? Raise your hand. Swear to God. I swear to God, I'm telling the truth. Oh, that's it for me. I believe you. But yet they gave this face that they remembered, and they've seen it many times. So every person that lied to them and swore they're telling the truth ruined it for the person who's actually telling the truth. So when you get somebody like me who's telling the truth, you think I'm lying because you're so used to looking at a liar's face. See what I mean? So we've gotten to that point, and I've seen that in my own personal life. People just don't know how to react to the truth because everybody lies. But in this field, people lie when they don't have to, right? People lie when they don't have to. Their story is a paranormal story. It doesn't need to be made into fantasy land. You saw something? You saw an apparition. Now, like I did. Like I saw the apparition. But I didn't come in here and tell you, I was having nightmares all night. I mean, I swear to God, something was rubbing me and touching me, and I looked up and I swore I saw something. And then I heard voices and lie. No, I saw it. It stood there. I looked back up. It was gone. That's the story. That's the truth. But you may think I'm lying because when you look at Bledsoe and you look at all the others out there lying, their face looks different than mine because they're always lying. I'm always telling the truth. You're used to the liar. That's what's going on in this field. You are so used to hearing the liars speak and believing the liars in this field that you think they're truthful. You have been conditioned to believe the lie. And that's where I come in. And I try to correct your eyes. I try to correct your, I don't even know what to call it anymore. Preconceived notion. I don't know. You know, when I saw Gary Nolan in that video with Tucker Carlson, for the most part, it looked like he was telling the truth. But in other parts, not so much. Why would he lie? Why would he lie? Because they all do, man. And I am sorry, until somebody can prove me wrong, as far as I can tell, everybody's lying. So far. Who's telling the truth? Nick Pope? Well, Nick Pope doesn't bring us anything, so no. Richard Dolan? That guy is the human Valium. Yeah, Richard Dolan is the human Valium of ufology. No emotions, very sociopathic type of speech, you know, very pronounced, very proper. You know, we're sitting here and we're going to look into the, Admiral Wilson files. Now, these files were given to me by Grant Cameron, who they were given to him some years ago. And, you know, we have looked into these files and we've come to the conclusion that this is a genuine article. This is historic. And Dolan usually has something good to say. I can't deny that. The guy does say some things that are actually interesting, yet boring. That's why he can't sell a DVD. That's why he's always the second or third or fourth guy on a DVD. And if he is the main guy in any DVD, it will fail, which we saw with that TR3B movie, the Men, whatever that was. Failure! Almost like a record failure. Yeah, I think that was a Darcy Weir production. Oh, no. Stuff is a little creamy. That was dinner for a little bit. So last night, when I talked about that awful movie and the fake researchers that were in it, I noticed something in the trailer. I gotta pull this up for you. They have a trailer, right, for that movie. Give me a second. I forgot to pull it up earlier. Hold on. I got it somewhere here. Well, let me go into my history and pull it up that way. Well, there's a UFO video in the trailer that is exclusive to Third Phase of Moon. And this movie, Aliens, what is it? Aliens, Abductions, and UFOs, Roswell, 75 Years. They stole it from Third Phase of Moon. Oh yeah, it's exclusive to a guy that Third Phase of Moon was the only channel allowed to use it at the time. Okay? And I got it here. And this guy who gave the video to Third Phase of Moon is on the board of the Galileo Project. He is also the curator, or I think he still is somewhat associated, but for many, many decades, the curator of the Smithsonian Institute, a one Alex Dershowitz. Now, I heard that he's a little upset. He thought, and it's not true, but he thought because he gave it exclusively to Third Phase of Moon, he thought Third Phase of Moon sold it to this company that stole it from them. Do you see the problem when you steal shit? You don't get permission? And they used this video, and the guy saw it and is pissed off at Third Phase, or was. And they're like, we didn't sell it to them. Come on. How'd they get it then? Because they stole it. Now, isn't it funny that it was in a movie where all those people talk shit about Third Phase? Oh, they're all CGI. They're all fake. They don't know anything about the real UFO. I hate them. And then there they go, stealing right from the ones they were talking shit about. Now, granted, you know, I know Bree and the other one, those people who were in the movie may not have been the ones who found that clip. But nonetheless, it's in your movie. And that's what spawned me to watch it and talk about it. I'm like, all right, I'm going to see what it's about now. And I didn't realize it was just a movie about nothing. Stealing from Third Phase and from Alex might be a big mistake that movie may pay for. I mean, literally may pay for it. Because they had no right to take it. That's exclusive to Alex. That's his sighting. He gave it to Third Phase. But yet the hypocrites loved that video so much, we'll put it in our trailer. Unreal. That's what they do. Rules for thee, not for me. When am I wrong? I mean, I can't believe how much I'm right. It scares me. I scare myself sometimes when I'm talking. I'm like, did I just say that? Oh my God, that's the truth. That's the truth. I just can't believe it's happening. I got the main video. Now I'm going to pull up the trailer to show you the trailer. Like we did last night. This is unreal. Unreal. People are just hypocrites on Twitter and UFO. Very much hypocrites. It's bad. I want to finish up that Bob Lazar Area 51 and Flying Saucers, the worst doco on Netflix documentary. Here's the Tubi documentary for the shit show. Aliens, abductions, UFOs, Roswell. That's it, Rich. Keep promoting it. Nobody's going to watch it. Failed already anyway. I'll promote it. I don't care. Hey, some people need to learn what ufology is. So, you know, if they want a history lesson, you could watch this movie. And you could feel very comfortable if you're woke.
We have what is alleged to be a UFO crash with several bodies inside.
They basically covered it up, and it was...
Poor Voorhees. Such a nice guy, too.
It's a headline that reads, Flying Saucer Crashes into Roswell Ranch. Why did the government acknowledge it and then immediately change their
Oh, gee, God, we don't know. Oh, my God, I've been thinking about that for 75 years. What a great question that nobody's ever asked. Oh, boy. Some bandana, the Bandino here. Bobby Bandino. There you go. Whoa. Here it comes. Where's the UFO? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's the biggest story in human history, and people need to get on board with it.
Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, no. That was it? Uh-oh. There it is. They used it. Yes, I know it's for a short time, but that's naughty. Naughty by nature. That's hypocritical. Stealing, stealing, stealing. Stealing, stealing, stealing. Oh, but it's okay for thee, but not for me. See how they pick on me? He takes everybody's videos and uses their content. No. And they do it. They did it. And it's in a trailer. And here's the video to prove no lies. We don't lie. Here it is. It's a great
your
sighting.
eye,
too.
Alex. Were you just like hanging out?
We're actually in the back. There's a back. And we were sitting there, and I saw something move across the sky, and I had no idea what it was. It wasn't making any noise, and it just sort of continued.
Oh my God, that's it! That's the video! Holy
eastward,
shit, they did steal it.
Spun around once, and I thought it was a balloon, but then it didn't look like a balloon. So basically, I lost it.
It's a good
in
sighting.
that direction somewhere.
We're looking at the video right now. Everybody's taking a look at it. We're going to do some enhancements as well, but apparently you have a friend in the industry that did their own enhancements?
Yeah, I have a friend who's a film editor, and I sent him the raw video, and I think one of the things that you had was that enhanced video. And I have a still that I grabbed out of the video, and that just looks very strange. The underside of that thing looks very strange.
So Alex, let me ask you this. Do you think you've seen a lot of aircraft in the sky, and now the military's coming out and saying that they're unexplained things and these Navy pilots are filming them. Do you think this is something possibly military involvement or something that's not of this world?
Well, if it's not a drone or a balloon, either they're flying them from the Air Force or someone's flying them from somewhere, right? They're somewhere. They're showing up, so...
Somebody's got them. That's it. Proof's in the pudding. It's one thing we don't do here is lie. By the way, I forgot. I've got some more super chats here, more or less. Shane Rodriguez with a $20 Cash App. Dude, thank you very much. Freaking $20. He says, I'll always stick up for you, brother. Thank you very much. Oh, what? He's not a mod? I'll fix it, bro. I don't know why. I didn't do it. Hold on. What is this? Oh, got it. Yeah, so thank you for that, Shane. And also, I believe there was PayPal. Yep, and this is $10 from Moody Mongol. Moody Mongol, tribute, question. Why are divorces so damn expensive? A, because they're worth it. A couple visit a marriage counselor. The counselor asks, I think we should start with what similarities you share. The guy replies, we both don't like to suck cock. Oh, man. All right. That's great. Didn't expect that, but that is hilarious, actually. Yes, I was married once. I understand. I was married once. Thank you very much. Oh, my God, Moody. That's good stuff. Thank you. Lisa Bowden. Haters gonna hate. For $5, Alan. Tell her what she won. Haters gonna hate. That's right, Lisa. Oh, wait, you didn't do it. Oh. Truthology for ufology, Lisa. That's what haters do. Thank you, Lisa. Continuing supporter of GUFON. Appreciate it. I don't know why I just started laughing. Shadi Panoran's here. Space Exposure, Larry Schulte. Connor Brady's still making it here. I don't know how you didn't get kicked yet. Good for you. Guess you're... Look at the vigor he critiques with making a vomiting noise, and you people have a problem. What? I'm not allowed to make any noises now. Dude, keep talking. This is comedy gold. Let's go back and see what else he's saying. This is gold. All right, so the snowflake doesn't like the noise I make of vomiting. Moody says, sounds like Big Richie Meatballs Giordano is going to have to call you out the boys to deal with these filmmakers. Hope they don't own a prized racehorse. Yeah, really. Capiche, all right. All right, let's see what else the snowflake is saying here, Connor. You were wrong when you didn't know the differences between Roswell's landowner. No, that's not me, dipshit. She didn't know. See how they switch it? UFO Jane didn't know. You didn't listen. You didn't listen to what I said. I actually said, she got it wrong and so did I. Because I thought it was somebody else who saw it 7 days later. There's 3 different stories to Roswell. Hey man, I hate Roswell. I put it out of my mind. But I admitted that I made a mistake, and that's not what I was talking about. You see how they pick and use what they want to... They switch the context to fit their hate for you. This is a great understanding of this. This is beautiful. Well, let's see what else the little snowflakes say. No, I'm just fine. I think after last night, we've established it's okay to absolutely go to town with your opinions. Yes! Absolutely! Connor, you couldn't have said the most... Absolutely. We've established it's okay to absolutely go to town with our opinions. How can you not? It's freedom of speech, you dipshit. How stupid are people? Yeah, you're not the brightest bulb on the tree. You got one right. You throw enough shit up against the wall, something's about to stick. Something's bound to stick. Connor, you are just making this easy. Oh, I love it. I love this guy. He's the best. Helen, I'm just giving Rich my opinion on things like he does to everyone else's content. I'm allowed. He's got a thick skin. I am. That's fine. Yeah, as long as you don't go bashing, saying things that are not on the spectrum of what YouTube allows, which is what I do. I ride the line. What, I'm not allowed to say, when I see one of those girls on video, I'm not allowed to go, don't like her. I felt like throwing up. True. That doesn't mean anything. It's stupid. Me doing that is stupid, and you fall for it every time. People should ignore that stuff about me. Or you understand it, and in your head you're saying, that's how I felt. I can't believe this guy just said what I was thinking. Let's see what else the snowflake says. There's some understanding here that you have to be in agreement and support the host of a UFO show. I can watch and pull it apart. Freedom of speech. Rich loves freedom of speech. You should too. You should too, Connor. You shouldn't be mad at me for having an opinion. Nor, and this is what gets me, it shouldn't affect you because it's not about you. You people on this snowflake bonanza that you live in fantasy land, you all suck each other off about your feelings. And that's what's going on in this country right now. Truth doesn't compare to feelings right now. Your feelings are more important. Well, we don't have feelings enforcers out there. We have law enforcers out there, right? So when you call the YouTube police, you're talking about your feelings. You're not talking about facts. He said something that just wasn't right. What'd he say? Well, it's not what he said. He made a throw-up noise when somebody showed up. Click. Hello? Hello? Well, sir, he's allowed to make comments. It's his right. He can say whether he likes somebody or not. Well, I didn't like it. I thought it was wrong. Well, sir, you may need to go see a counselor for that or a shrink. I got to go now. I've got real important issues to talk about. That's what we're dealing with in this field. Feelings people. They don't care about the truth. It's just about your feelings. And that's what we're dealing with. You're not calling the show as you see it. You're calling it as you want me to be. You don't believe that Elizondo is a liar, do you? You believe Elizondo's doing a good job in this field? You're lying to yourself. You think that interview that Gary Nolan did with Tucker Carlson was magical? I've seen the tweets. It was shit. It was okay, but it seemed a little scripted in some parts, like he's been preparing. I don't like that. I don't like it. Not in my field. No. Because it's fake. And now he, as far as I'm concerned, is part of the government. If he is not lying and was approached by the CIA to be this guy that studies whether people have been injured or not by UFOs, and he said that there hasn't been any proof of that. Did you see that? No proof? That's really weird, because that's what Elizondo keeps talking about. All these people that have been injured, and now we have this new legislation or law or whatever where people who have been injured can come in and talk about it and get help for it and not be shunned. What was that, the Gallagher thing? Whistleblower reporters? I guess I didn't do my research to talk about it, right? I don't know anything. I don't know what I'm doing. But thank you for showing us who you are. And I will continue to show who I am. It's 4:20 somewhere in the world, folks. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a one hit while we watch a video. NASA astronaut says, what? Did we already show this? I think I showed this the other day. I'm not going to show. I think I showed that the other day. From Area 503, the gentleman who made Who's Lou, who has been attacked viciously, they struck his channel, which he won for having a video, for making a video about Lou, about TTSA. And he's out on Twitter, says, UFO Twitter, can someone rationally explain to me why Elizondo has to defame and attack the character of his critics if he's telling the truth? Isn't that a tactic of a bully and a liar who fears the truth? Yeah, exactly. And I said, of course he's a bully. I called him a bully 2 minutes after watching him speak at his TTSA introduction. UFOs are real, clinch his own lips. That's what liars do. They always attack my character after exposing them of their lies. I didn't attack their character, just explaining lies. And that's what I do. I really don't, not a lot, but I have. I'm not going to deny it. But I'm really just talking about the people in the field that are not doing anything when they tell you they are. That's what I'm doing. That's another thing. That's another thing that I do. Yeah, among other things. It's true. Look, let me tell you something. If I didn't do my show this way, it would be like everybody else's show. I can't be somebody else. I can't be anybody else. So the show is what it is. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. Then you're probably a West Coast person, because the East Coast attitude always conflicts with the West Coast and the left coast. When you're so full of yourself, you forget your white knight's name. There's a beef going on with Red Rum Joe and Jess at Go Kick Rocks, I think, calls UFO Joe an asshole and gets his name wrong by calling him Joel. This is what people are focusing on little things like this instead of the overall big picture. That's the problem. This is what was trending yesterday. This.
People are assholes. We know that. You're an asshole, Joel.
You said Joel, I think.
I mean, Joe.
That is.
I had something in my mouth. I'm eating birthday cake at the moment.
Yeah. It's okay, Jesse.
See, Jesse? I'm not Jesse. How dare you?
Yeah.
So they made a whole thread because she accidentally gave the wrong name. Childish. That's what they are, man. I'm not going to bother with that. It sounded interesting, but it's not. This comes from David Heath. Here's the star UFO photo Gary Nolan talked about in his interview with Tucker Carlson. I'll pull it up. If you guys remember hearing that. Which may be evidence of manipulation of the human mind by aliens. A family saw a craft, but the picture recorded a tiny 6-point star. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is it? Yeah. Photos? Yeah, I'm not buying that one. I don't know, something wrong about it. I've had the picture for a few weeks. Having used it several times, it's a camera, I mean. Having used it several times, I can confirm that it causes objects to appear in the sky and fly above. Are you... Come on, man. I've been in photography since high school. Never had a camera create images. Within 5 minutes of turning on the device, I see 3 to 4 fast-moving objects flying directly over my position every time. They don't zip by, so you miss them. But they move fast enough to track them with your eyes. That doesn't make any freaking sense. They don't zip by, so you miss them? Isn't it the opposite? They zip by, so you miss them. Do you see what I mean? How does that work? The other night, while experimenting with the device late at night, I heard what sounded like rustling, followed by a loud object being struck close, 12 feet from me. From Stephen Whitmore. Are you kidding me? Wow. Well, I bet you if I used that device, shit would happen. So, anyway, this is the world we're living in. Yeah, so this is them attacking me. Yeah, just kept going and going. Yeah, and they want me to go on their show. Here's, look at this. Tuesday Cryptid said 1,000,000 times, "You're done fucked up, Rich. Message me." You done fucked up, Rich. No, I didn't. Yeah, and then Bree is in there. Would love to talk this over instead of being subjected to someone saying shit they know nothing about. Wait a minute. First of all, I didn't say shit about nothing I know nothing about. I watched their movie. It was a rehash of all of the famous things that have happened. Roswell, Phoenix Lights, Betty and Barney Hill, and so on. There was nothing new. And all I did was talk about some of the mistakes they made and how it's woke. How is that me talking shit about... I don't get it. I'm saying shit I know nothing about? I know everything about what you were talking about. Everybody does. You brought nothing new, Bree. You brought nothing new. You were in a documentary that was lackluster of information and excitability and horrible editing. It was bad. It wasn't the worst movie I've ever seen. Corbell holds that. That's how much better your movie was. But it still sucked. Because it was nothing new. People don't want a rehash of Roswell and Betty and Barney Hill and the Nimitz incident. I mean, you're hitting it over our head for the 1,000,000th time. Well, that's why it's free, because oh, you didn't get paid? You didn't get paid anything? That's good. I hope you didn't get paid for that then. That would be interesting if you did. That would be interesting. To get paid for nothing new. It's a miracle. We live in America. Yeah, they want all the good things of America, right? Chris Rogers with the 2 pound, 2 quid. She had something in her mouth. Yeah. Believe me, I was thinking it too. Of course she did. See, now if they were smart and Joe was smart, he would have had a comeback for that. But not Snowflake Joe. God forbid. It's just fun. We're just living in a weird world right now. It is weird. Ufology's weird. Hold on a sec. What the hell is going on here? Hold on a second. Hold on. I just got a PayPal. Wow. Oh, from David Wilcox. He sent $75 on PayPal. Says he's disappearing for a while, going fishing up north. No tech. Hope you're still on the air when I get back. Huh. Dude, thank you so much. That was 15 minutes ago. I was looking right at it. I didn't see it. Thank you very much. Here's another one. Oh, sweetie Rebecca Wiles. Rebecca Wiles? What? She says she's blocked? Why would you be blocked on my show? Who blocked Rebecca Wiles? She sent me a $5 PayPal. I'm confused. I'm going to fix that right now because Rebecca is so sweet and a really good friend of mine. And I don't know why she would be subject to a block. She's never said a bad thing ever. I'm coming. I'll fix it. Damn it. I don't know why you guys do this too. You know why they do it? I don't know. It would have to be somebody who has the status to do that. Oh, I see what it is. Interesting. I figured it out. I think it was someone. So I removed that person. From moderating status. Now I got to add Rebecca back in. So bear with me while I find her. And she should be all the way here at the bottom. Let's see if I'm right. We got porno. Fat Tony. Let's see. I don't think she is blocked. Because I would have seen it already and I don't see it. But I do this during the show because Rebecca and anybody else who may have been blocked wrongly deserves to be reinstated immediately. Holy shit, there it is. Wow, Rebecca, you're back. And I swear on my life, it wasn't me. You're back. Thank you, Rebecca, for bringing that to my attention and not getting mad at me. Most people would have flown off the handle. What did you do that for? I'm one of your biggest fans. I can't believe you did this. I donated to your show and you blocked me. And I look and I don't see them blocked. I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, it was my mistake. But this one wasn't your mistake. You were blocked, but not anymore. Not anymore. Wicked World. You had a video you wanted me to play last week, and I don't think I played it. I'll do that. I want to hear this Gary Nolan story real quick. Wicked World. This is how low our energy is. My mom, my daughter, my neighbor, my friend was at the hospital same day for different reasons. Jesus. Sorry, man. I hope everybody recovers. Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? Some places just have that kind of energy. It's true. Thank you, Wicked. Well, we don't know if they were only seeing it, genius. That's the whole thing. Do some research, Gary. Get out there, knock on some doors. No, can't do it. It's too much work, Rich. Third Phase of Moon has a video exactly like that object. I'm pulling it up right now. Yeah, they have that. That was just on one of their videos, and I was looking at it going, no. Really? We're posting that? And yeah, now I know why they posted it. Because they're popping up all over the world. And these weird things are popping up everywhere. I'm looking for it. It was one of their most recent videos. I'm almost done with it. No, not this one. It's probably this one. Oh, Into Thin Air. Yeah, I meant to go see what Into Thin Air's been up to on the channel. I want to go there and check out Into Thin Air. All right, I'm going to pull it up. I think this is the video right here. Something Massive. Let me see. I'm surprised I haven't found it yet. I thought it was one of the... Wow. Wow, that's a great sighting. I want to show you this one. Huh. This looks really good. This isn't it, but I'll pull it up. I'm going to get it from my other screen here, but check this out. This is a good sighting. Sorry, Rebecca. I don't know how that happened. My right hand to God. Good to see you. Are you guys hearing this? Can you hear this? Can you guys hear it? Just check my own phone. Yes.
So the analysis on this video is that it's legit, and whatever was captured in Medellin, Colombia, earlier this year seems to be an incredible capture. We received this video today, and we looked at it very closely, and whatever this pyramid-shaped object is, it's there, and it's in the skies. This isn't no pyramid-shaped kind of thing that you would see by our military with their, bokeh lens effect. There's no bokeh lens effect happening here. This is an incredible thing, and we can see that whatever's up there, by watching this video, it's there. As he pulls away and as he zooms in, you can see that this would be pretty much impossible to fake. We're going to get a closer look at this object. This is incredible stuff. Bro, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, again, looking at this, look at that point at the bottom of this pyramidal shape that's pointing kind of downwards, which is interesting to say the least. Is this real? We've seen this kind of phenomenon of videos of these kind of large triangles over the Pentagon and even Russia that prove to be CGI representation.
Is this real? And if indeed it is, we've got a good one here, guys. Yeah, again, we're looking at it pretty closely, and I'd have to say this is legit. We did notice a small object below it. Could this be maybe just some kind of hot air balloon? And that's the gondola. That's a possibility. We're looking for the answers, and that's why we're posting these videos.
Though this triangular-shaped object may draw the images of a kite at first sight, it's much larger than anything we are aware of in a conventional sense. I've heard of companies sending blimps and other balloons into the skies to advertise, but I have yet to see an enormous kite performing the same function. The way the object seems to fade in and out may be light refraction or obscurification from the light cloud cover. The way we see it pass behind the power lines lends to the real possibility that the footage was not altered in any way, though one with enough determination may be able to produce something similar. In most cases, there are telltale signs that something was changed in post-production, and I am not seeing any evidence of that in this video. Looking closely, the object certainly appears to be three-dimensional, perhaps an inverted pyramid of sort. It also seems to be rotating ever so slowly, but the motion is observable. At perhaps a lower altitude than that which commercial airliners fly, there doesn't appear to be any explanation for its existence. Could this somehow be part of a larger unit we simply can't see? Once again, here is an object suspended in the sky for which we have no explanation. And with a slow, seemingly calculated rotation, it's probably as much of a threat as a turtle chasing you on any given waterfront.
See, and it's very, very close to looking like it could be a balloon. I mean, what's that on the bottom of it? Usually that's some sort of rope or string that was holding it down, maybe?
It's a possibility. We're looking for the answers, and that's why we're posting these videos.
You know, we just don't know. I mean, I'm going to have to go with my gut instinct and say that's probably what it is, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess it would have to be a pretty big balloon. Doesn't mean it isn't. But I don't know. When they're too good to be true, they usually are. You know? I am not able to find that video. Yeah, see that right there? Yeah. I don't know. It's weird because it comes straight down, right? And it's going like this. So this object isn't straight up and down. You would think if it was straight up and down, it would be here. Like if we just saw it, but it looks tilted sideways. Wouldn't this thing, if gravity was in, wouldn't it be hanging more this way? Instead, it's being kind of pushed on its side. Unless they're catching it in the wind. And that's the only thing I'm thinking, is that the wind is lifting up the string part here.
To say the least. Is this real?
We'll never know. We'll never know. That's the beauty of it all. You know, these are just regular people sending in their submissions, and that's that. It's not faked. It's just that, you know, people are out there seeing things in the sky, and I can't find that star-shaped object I wanted to bring over from Third Phase. But here's a sighting that we looked at. I think we looked at this the other day. This may be the sighting of the year. This may be the best sighting ever. I don't know. But check this out. It's a USO, a UFO that goes into the water and out of the water, all on camera. So this is what our government is focusing on right now, in case you haven't noticed. We're seeing them focus on underwater USOs like we've never seen it before. There's something going on in the water. I believe they think they live in the water or come from the water or whatever, but the water seems to be where the evidence is. If you go off the coast over the Catalinas like they did in 2004, 2019 and whatnot, you know, off the East Coast too, oh, that's not on land. My thing is, if they were seeing UFOs every day for 2 years, wouldn't a civilian get a glimpse of that, take some photos of Tic Tacs, but no, we don't have one. Even if they were still 15, 20 miles off the coast, you would think that these UFOs, these Tic Tacs, would eventually drift or go over land, but they're not. That tells me it's most likely military against military. And Lou, on that video I played earlier tonight from the TV show Unidentified, he even said he doesn't know. It could be ours. But all along, I remember him saying, hey, it's definitely not ours because it's not China or Russia. But in this video, he thinks it might be Russia. What? I don't know.
As it either
like I said,
into the water or goes into the
a lot
water
of confusion
itself.
with Lou.
He's asking, what do you guys think?
This is unbelievable.
Alexander,
anyway.
Appreciate you sharing this
Third
video
phase
with
of
us. We're going to watch it with everybody right now as we continue to roll the video.
Somebody come here now. Dude. Shit, no, it's flying through the water. That is not a balloon, man. Somebody come here. You won't believe it. Come here. Where'd he go? Right there. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Listen to her. She says it's crazy. She sees it. And it seems to be in and out of the water, ducking in and out. Is this a transmedium craft, as they call it?
Somebody's got to come here and see this, please.
I like the way she raises her voice, trying to get other people to witness what she's looking at.
Sherry or Jack or somebody. Y'all.
Sherry, Jack, where are you?
There. Right there.
Again, it does seem to dip in and out of the surface of the water there ever so slightly. I won't have to roll out a bird or any kind of balloon. This is something that seems to be having some kind of intelligence behind it.
I can't believe no one came to see this. Good thing I have it recorded. Where'd he go?
You're recording it. You're doing a great job.
Where'd he go? Where'd you go, buddy? There. Right there. If that's not a balloon, there's no way.
Something right here at the bottom. You see there was a black thing. I don't know what it was. It pops up a few times. I thought it was the shadow over here. Watch.
That's not a balloon. There's
See it?
no way.
What is that, a glitch? The shadow, you never see it again though, do you? It's weird.
Did it just go under the water again?
Oh, wow. It's flying again.
That's unbelievable.
Wow.
Wow, that's
Look,
pretty
what's
interesting.
this over
It just
there?
Dive
Did you see
deep
this
underneath
over,
the
what was
surface of
this?
the water, and then
Did you see
immediately
all
after
those
that,
other objects? Watch this. We're going to do this in slow motion. This wasn't seen originally, I think. But watch the other objects come and go. It's really weird.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not going to play the music. But watch this. Over here, you'll see something, and then over here too. Watch. Nothing. You don't see anything. Nothing. Keep watching. Here it is, right there. Watch what it does. What the hell is it? Look at here. Watch over here. Birds? Maybe. But Jesus, they disappeared. That is so bizarre. That's a really bizarre thing. Yeah, that white thing's gone. Is this it? Oh, look, here it is again. Popping up at the same place. For a second. That's weird. Here's the other object. Look, you still see the white stuff appearing over here every now and then. What a weird sighting. I'll put the link to that in the show's description. I want to show you this interview that was done with Apollo Asteria. Is it Laura Eisenhower, I believe? And who's the other guy? And Brad Olson. Brad Olson. This is a good interview that she did on the fly. Pull that up for you. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where is it? There it is.
Hey guys, how's it going?
All right.
Hey, good to see you guys.
Hi guys.
Laura.
Hey.
Nice to meet you. How you
Yeah, it's
doing?
really great to meet you. I'm good. How are
All
you
right.
doing?
Brad? Hey,
Pleasure to meet you.
Good seeing you.
Yeah.
Hey, being that you're the granddaughter of
Great.
great-granddaughter of President Eisenhower, have you ever been privy to any of the stories from your great-grandfather as far as like these secret bases?
Not directly from him, not from any family members, but because I had a really close connection with him on a spirit, soul-to-soul level, from the time I was a child, he helped to guide me, I feel, into discovering information that was really pertinent, that was not able to be disclosed in his administration, that I've been exposing, that opened me up to greater relations with Val Thor, who has sent some messages to me. So I've had enough experience that has been visceral and very personal, where I don't doubt any of this stuff, but it never came through family members or anything that I was able to find growing up. I try to bring up the topics, but that's usually when everybody evacuates the table and I'm sitting by myself.
So obviously we've been seeing this disclosure happen, this kind of soft disclosure happening over the course of the last few years, especially in the government with the UFO hearings, the creation of the task force. And, I'm wondering if you guys feel, if either of you feel like maybe this has to do with Project Bluebeam. Is this the early rollout of
That's it, Kevin Nash. I knew it was him.
Or do you think that the
It does look
government
like him.
really wants disclosure?
I think most of the government does not want disclosure, but of course there are individuals that are inserting themselves into a government position and that are part of the greater intel wars that we don't see, that are really pushing for full disclosure. Most of the governmental forces that are in power, but not really in power, are pushing the sickest and darkest of agendas that is very much something that I think those that have inserted themselves in the governmental positions are trying to overthrow. But right now, even though on a deeper, bigger picture level, it's holding victory and it's going to succeed, we got to knock these individuals out that still maintain a lot of power. And they absolutely don't want disclosure. They are a part of the dark alien agenda. And they would be a part of a very false disclosure that I would say would be connected with Bluebeam. But there are other characters that are going to come through, and I think we know them, and they are us, that will not allow anything less than true disclosure. And maybe we'll be the ones that take over the government positions, but we'll crush down the government because that system doesn't work. And we'll rise with a greater system connected to cosmic and natural law and working closely with Mother Earth and appreciating our differences and being in true unity consciousness. Because there's nothing but narratives being steered, and the dramas and BS to me is not a foundational energy or a climate that I feel full disclosure can be birthed out of. And we're going to be the ones doing it. And everything we're seeing right now is the artificial intelligence kind of mimicking what they know is about to come, because they're always sabotaging initiations in the next phase and step of humanity moving into the next level. They always weaponize it and invert it. So there's nothing we should trust about the governments right now.
And Brad? I have to agree with you guys. There is something afoot, and anytime they're forcing a narrative as hard as they are and getting us to all pay attention to these hearings and NASA and the Pentagon, and they're going to get to the bottom of it, and they don't get to the bottom of anything, they are creating a narrative where they're setting us up for something, because these things don't happen by accident. These guys are very well planned. They got
Told you. He said it. What I've been saying the whole time. Watch.
Hearings and NASA and the Pentagon, and they're going to get to the bottom of it, and they don't get to the bottom of anything.
And they don't get to the bottom of anything. God, I love that.
They are creating a narrative where they're setting us up for something, because these things don't happen by accident.
Right.
These guys are very well planned. They got all the money in the world. They're the same kind of money that owns the media. So of course they can throw this story down the pike and we're all going to believe it. So I just want our listeners to understand that there could be this space show in the sky, maybe even including messiahs with skull to voice technology, that we're hearing schizophrenic voices from Jesus Christ if we believe in him, or the Buddha out east if we believe in him, or Muhammad in the Middle East if we believe in him. And we believe it. And like Werner Braun said to his assistant, Carol Rosen, over and over again, the last card they're going to play is the fake alien invasion, and they're going to say it's all real, but it's all fake. And Werner von Braun was very on point of saying it's all an illusion. There may be casualties, there may be collateral damage, they might blow stuff up to get their way, but this is the last phase going into the New World Order. So I think all these hearings are just setting us up for this big space show in the sky, people. Be aware of it.
Wow. I don't know, man. But it seems like we're about there. We have the technology, you know, do we? To project images of supposed aliens. And then what we do is we'll come and fly in and it looks like we're fighting with aliens, but we're not. It's just a hologram image, and you'll see real explosions and real casualties, and we're going to blame it on whatever, aliens maybe, and say, look, we all need to come together. Maybe that's why Biden shut down the pipeline, because he knows we're going to need that oil for us, for when the catastrophe happens, whatever it is. I think they're right. I think we're going to see a catastrophe late. I'm talking after the election for the presidency, probably in that December or just after Christmas. But whatever it is, I think it's going to disrupt the changeover from one president to the other. And I think that we're going to see this administration stay in office for at least 6 extra months to a year, which is what they need and want to ruin what they're trying to ruin for whatever reason. You would think that there's some logical explanation for everything that they're doing. Crushing the economy, making race an issue at every turn, turning us against each other, selectively showing us crimes by certain individuals and not others, not showing us things that they should be showing. I mean, there's something going on. It's pretty bad. Well, that's it for tonight. A lot of stuff to think on. And I want to thank everybody who's here. I appreciate it. It's a busy night in ufology. I know there's a lot of shows going on. I don't see a show for Artemis, Josh and Artemis, so I think they're taking the night off. I'm not sure. But I was just there looking to see if their show is up, and I don't see anything until Monday. Sunday? 3 days from now. If that's what I think I'm looking at. Right? No? Let me see. I just had the channel here. Oh my God, I went off of it. Yeah, I don't see anything. The next show's on the 7th. So today's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for them. All right. All right. Well, we'll be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. and tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for GUFON Lives. And we're going to have a good time tomorrow morning, that's for sure. I don't know what it's going to be about, but I have some ideas that it'll be easy. So we'll do that. I'll prepare another show for tomorrow night. Thank you, moderators and super chatters. Really, I don't think I missed anybody. I think I got all of your wonderful support shouted out. It looks that way to me. So I want to thank everybody. And newcomers and veterans, thank you too. I appreciate you giving this show a chance. We're not that bad, I'm telling you. No matter, it doesn't matter what anybody says. You believe what you want to believe, all right? Make an informed decision on who's lying and who's not. All I can tell you is I think I'm telling you the truth every step and every turn and every door we go through. I feel like it. That's why we are Truthology for ufology. We are. And I don't care what anybody says. We'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you very much. Alien bless. There's gonna be no apology to nobody. I'm not gonna change. He's not gonna change. Everybody gonna stay the same. Fuck ufology. There's gonna be